Three, two, one. Hello, it's CJ. I hope you're having a good afternoon. And then it is Friday, March 27th, 2020, 2 days away from my birthday. Um, this weekend is actually 5:53 p.m. And this weekend I will be partaking in a small little project or challenge or competition. The 48-hour film project is something I like to do. I like to partake in. They happen every fall, and here in Austin, Texas, or wherever you like, San Antonio, Dallas, Louisiana. They're all over the place, California. And what the 48-hour film project is you sign up and you register to compete in this competition where a team has up to 7 minutes to make. Oh, sorry, they have 48 hours to make it up to a 7 minute short. That short will compete against other teams in your region, in your area, regional area, and those teams will, just compete and find out which one, who can be the most creative, I guess, or tell the best story in the 48 hours that we have. I've done this like 6 or 7 times, so I'm actually looking forward to this one because I'm doing this one by myself. Well, this is the one they're doing. Sorry, excuse me. Let's rewind real quick. So that whole the people that brought us the 48-hour film project, they're I guess they're a little bored like everyone else because we're all doing a little self quarantine these days, and or we have to. It's good for us. And what happens is they got together and they're gonna do 3 weekends where we're gonna have a 48-hour film project style, but at home by our basically with the people we have and the stuff we have at home. That's usually how they work. They tend to be a little bit more on the creative side to see like how much detail, how much story can you make in such a little time, and how can you really work your magic. And I really like these because I like film, I like video, and they're good practice. I like this one particularly because there's 3 tries, but I'm kind of doing it on my own. I've been wanting to do one on my own for a while. It's working on crews, and the thing about this is when you're working on a 48-hour film project, it has to be all voluntary. You can't hire crews. You can't pay a grip. You can't pay a cameraman, a videographer. You can't pay a director. You have to do it all. It's all to be voluntary, and you got to ensemble your cast together and then work from there. And when you're working for free, sometimes people you don't really get the best quality of a person, or you might get even better depending on where the person is. But a lot of times, to me, it's a little bit harder. And I like to make sure people are not wasting their time, so I can make sure we're getting somewhere. And after all the years of doing this, I'm finally get to do it alone. So let me see if I can actually think of something and get it out there, and feel that I feel that I'm just gonna try it out. Let's see what we can do. I got my motion graphics background and my film and video background, so hopefully that'll help me out with my acting. Maybe I won't need to. Let's see what creativity we can come from this. But yeah, so I was looking over some of the rules right now. It's gonna be so basically what happens is it says here that on the it's called the Stuck at Home 48-hour film challenges, scheduled for March 27th through the 29th, April 3rd through the 5th, and April 17th to the 19th, 2020, are intended to be fun, creative challenges. It is the test of each team's creativity and ingenuity in responding to a creative challenge. The film challenges are not a contest. Okay, so this is not a contest. There is no entry review, and that's cool. There's no entry fee. There is no prizes. It is an optional event that participants may participate in at their own expense and risk. There is no entry fee to participate, which is good. And I like to keep my budgets low, just because it's better just to always have a low budget. I like it. I like it low. The guidelines are very simple and are loosely based on the regular 48-hour film project rules. A, the Stuck at Home 48 film challenges will happen at the weekends that it said. Let's go to B. The official time period each weekend is at 7 p.m. on Friday evening local time and 7:30 p.m. Sunday evening local time. So we get all the information on about an hour on Friday, and then we have to turn everything in on Sunday at 7 p.m. That's our 48-hour time frame. And it says the participating filmmaker / team will receive its secret film challenge on Friday night and must complete its film / video entry in time to upload it to an online location to be announced on Sunday by 7:30 p.m. So yeah, we're gonna get a secret challenge. So they're gonna, I guess. So usually when you do a 48-hour film project, to make sure you're in like you can't pre-record anything. You can't go and like record like you wrote a scene where you need a hospital, and you got to record that scene within that 48 hours. But if you went and recorded a scene earlier, or maybe I don't know, I don't know. It all has to be from that weekend. It has to be filmed that day. So they always give us a prompt, a line of dialogue, and a character's name. So I wonder if this is going to be the same way, if they're going to do something with a challenge like that, or it's just going to tell you you have to film something like this, or usually they give you a genre. They'll give you, you could get a romance, a comedy, a horror, a musical. You can get a spaghetti western. There's usually on the 48 like that. I wonder if it's going to be like that, like if those guidelines are going to follow. We also have, what else do we have here? It says all creativity must take place during the official time period. Any creative work in advance of the competition weekend is prohibited. So it's right. Creative work includes, but is not limited to, writing the script, rehearsing, costume and set design, shooting, editing, sound design, rendering, uploading entry to official online location. The only work to be begun prior to the official time period is organizing crew, organizing cast, securing equipment. So I'm going to use everything I already have. I have a Zoom. I have lights. I have so I basically have audio. I have video. And I have an actor. Let's see, you can probably hear him back there crying a little bit. So if I need him, I got me a little actor back there, 2-year-old. Let's see what we can get. I don't know. I don't think my son's gonna. Yeah, he's a free spirit. I don't think he's gonna take order too well. So we're gonna let him. We'll see. Casting crew limited to only those people in your home and the homes of teammates who you connect with remotely. During this time of the coronavirus pandemic, all teams are expected to respect local rules and regulations prohibiting meetings and must follow all social distancing and health and cleanliness protocols. So usually you like to get your team together prior. It can be a week, a day, an hour before we find out what the clues are, or sorry, what the props are going to be and whatnot, what the challenges. And you can get together and y'all meet, and you can do all sorts of things you want to do pre-production wise. This time we don't have that. It's basically this. All footage must be shot within the official time period of the project. All footage must be shot at home. This means it must be in the home or the home property of any member of your team. Footage shot in the public space or common space is not permitted. So can't go. There's a school across the street. Can't film there. Animation and special effects are permitted, but must be created during the official time. So I gotta if I'm gonna make any graphics or design, which I'm gonna have to do that now. Cool thing is, I'm already at home. You're already at home. I don't have to drive to the set, location. I don't have to leave the house, and that usually beats you up. Oh, another good thing is I'm not working this weekend, so the 2 48 projects that I've done where I didn't have to work. I feel like they came out better. It was easier to be on set to give your film nutrition, whatever it needs to take care of it, nourish it, and get your film from A to B or A to Z. But I've on some of them, like the majority of them, I've worked, and that's usually exhausting. I'm tired. I was waiting tables, so it's like you're physically tired and you're emotionally tired. You're drained, and try to go and act, and it's hard. So I've been learning you can't really stack too many things. If I'm gonna act for that day, I'm gonna act. I'm gonna direct. I'm gonna direct. I'm gonna work. I'm gonna work. But I know I gotta separate them all because it's starting to, when they get together, you get clustered. I just don't physically have the energy. I don't know how other people are, but I don't. Okay, let's see what else we got. I'll go over this real quick. No stock footage or footage shot or created at any other time may be used unless the footage is part of a post-production effect or a background monitor. A television as long as the team has rights to the stock footage and the stock footage is placed over or under footage that is shot within the official time period. Allowable stock footage includes bullets, fires, explosions, chroma key backgrounds, etc. But stock footage of people or other performers is not allowed. Cool. Let's do some shots. Let's see what I'm gonna get. I don't know. We got less than an hour. I'm getting excited now. I'm practicing. Let's see. I think it's cool because it's 3 weekends, so you kind of see where you're at production wise, and if you can, I want to do all 3. I want to go the distance, see what I can come out of. If I can get 3 little projects out of this, that's so great. And 3 weekends and doing it with other people and collaborating. This one I'm just gonna try to do everything here and see what it is like. Once I get the feel from it, then I'm gonna try to collaborate a little bit more, and maybe the third one have 2 people in it. We'll see. I really want to see how I can stretch this thing, but also I do want to have a good quality video, and I've done that before where I've spread myself too thin and I can't really collect myself back. So we'll go from there. Um, Filmmaker slash team must have authorization if copyrighted material is used. This includes music, video, and any other materials that someone else has created. All right, filmmaker may not use a popular song as a film's soundtrack unless filmmaker has written permission. Okay. The finished film must be a minimum of 2 minutes in duration, a max of 7 minutes in duration, not including end credits. Credits must be at least 60 seconds. Oh, we're gonna have 60-second credits. I did that before in high school. I remember the 1 minute intro. So there's a lot of people that were in that movie that didn't know they were in that movie. The finished film must be okay. Sorry. Unlike the 48-hour film project, filmmaker slash team is not required to submit production documents or certification. Yes, that is a plus. Usually, you have to get permission for everything you do, and when you have a lot of paperwork, it slows you down. It's always good to, when you do a 48-hour project, to at least assign someone to do paper. It sucks, but the quicker you get it done, the easier you'll be able to film. And then the cool thing about it is you'll actually not have to be worried when you turn things in, because they're already done, and you won't be forgetting anything last minute and just running with a chicken without a head. All right, let's see. By submitting an entry into the Stuck at Home 48, each entry warrants and represents that the entrant owns all rights to the entry he or she is entering in the project, including without limitation the video or digital recording and the performance contained in each entry. Each entrant further warrants and represents that the entrant has obtained permission from each person who appears in the entry to grant the rights to the project's parties. So basically, you just have to have permission from the person or whoever's coming out. They gotta have the permission, and then all the stuff has to be yours, like organically, just you create it on the spot. And this is the best way to do it. I don't think you if you can get some stock stuff. Like I'm probably gonna do stock music because I don't really know how to use music that well. I can loop things, but I'd rather spend a little bit of money, $20, $25 on a song that'll help my video come in complete to make it feel a little bit better. But for the most part, I don't know what I'm getting, but I really want to get something that's kind of simple a little bit in the beginning, maybe easy or hard. I want something either super simple or super hard, and that way I can figure it out from there. And I don't know, see what the post production and the pre-production is gonna look like. So Friday is basically pre-production. Saturday, since it's Friday, Saturday, you have half day Friday, all day Saturday, and half day Sunday. So basically, pre-production is Friday, production is Saturday, and Sunday is post-production. So the idea, the filming, and then the editing are the days I'm going to do it. I will be trying to be on social media at sometimes and kind of check in a little bit. But if it gets in my way, I'm not going to do it. I will document a lot of this stuff so I can you can kind of see what I'm doing behind the camera. But if it gets in my way, I'm going to just slow it down. I'm going to first focus on the video and then everything else that follows. But I am trying to show a little bit more of like what I'm doing, and if it makes any sense, this video makes any sense. But without further ado, let's get started. I got 54 minutes. I got to make sure my kid's asleep. Got to make sure he's washed up. But prior to that, I'm going to just get the pre-production down tonight, and we'll go tomorrow. I grew my beard out so I could just in case I needed it for character, or maybe because just maybe might need it. I grew the zit out, so just in case I need it, you never know. But if I don't, I got something for that. Let's see. What else? Let's get started. I will thank you for watching this video, and I will be adding more as we go along. Let's see how this goes. So it's not a competition. It's not a competition. It's just fun. And I'm going to have me some fun.